bit today. So just have an open wall space, an area that you'd be willing to put your own fingerprints on. A towel, bath size towel or yoga strap, either one of those will work. And of course our mat, okay? And once again, I'll mute everybody. So if you wanna play music, you are more than welcome to do that. And I will unmute everybody when we finish. All right, ready? If you can't hear me, let me know. Especially when I get down to the floor, just shout out a holler or put it in the chat, and then Tommy can let me know. All right, Olivia, sorry, Olivia's in the background. Okay, everybody good? Here we go. And you can unmute yourself. I'm gonna mute you, but you can unmute yourself. So if you need to send me a message, run over, unmute yourself, yell it out to me, and let me know. All right, let's get rolling. All right, so let's start with our warm up, just marching in place. Moving, I want to start pumping the arms, lifting the heels. Start with just lifting the heels, and you can take that into a march as we go. All right, so we're here. From the side, see how my elbows are going front of the body, back of the body. And as I'm pumping those elbows, I'm also rolling the shoulders. Think about lifting the chest. Right, nice and tall. Here. And we start our clock. There we go. All right. So we're marching. Now take those knees out like they're running through tires. Still pumping the arms. Just open up the hips a little bit. Come back to the middle and now add some arm swings. So in to out, like you're hugging your body and then squeezing those shoulder blades together. Big arm swings, in and out. Take the knees out. Keep those arm swings going. Good, now take the arms just any old way, but go forward to back. Okay, up and down. Keep the feet going. Good, and circle those arms. So keep feet moving, circle forward, circle backwards. Good, now bring it out to squat stance. So feet a little bit wider than the hips. We're gonna do mini squat, and we're gonna press, pivot, reach, right? So we start with that high reach, aiming for the wall, where the wall meets the ceiling, nice and high. Little baby squat in between. And we're pivoting out of that back foot. Good, now take it across the body. So think of touching one wall, then the other. Remember, we're keeping that belly button pulled in tight here. Lengthening from the fingers all the way through the torso. Good, and bring those feet out wider. And we're gonna go to lateral lunge. So one leg straight, the other is bent. Hips go back from the side. See how my back stays nice and flat here. I'm not rounding the spine to get lower. I drop hips to heels more. Okay? Here for 20 more seconds. Good, 10 more seconds. And come on up, we're gonna reach up. I'll go on the diagonal here and pull in one side. So pick a knee, drive it up. Imagine you're breaking a piece of wood. On that knee, reach up, pull down. You can do a little step back. You can do a big step back. Work within your range. This is your workout. Okay, that one leg balance. Squeeze that glute at the top. Good, switch, other leg. Right? Find that one leg balance. Could be a little step back. Could be a big lunge back. Good, 10 more seconds here. Finding that one leg balance at the top. Good, and take it out nice and wide. Arms out, legs out, and we kick across and up. And we're squeezing the arms in the back. Right at shoulder height. Get that butt kick in. From the side, look at my knees. They stay under the hips. Heels come up as high as you can in the back. Good. 20 more seconds here. Good, and let's take that to Spider-Man. So out and up. Again, finding that one leg balance. Reaching out and up. Imagine your elbow and knee connected to each other. As the elbow goes up, the knee comes with. Finding that balance. Good. 10 more seconds here. Good, and find that squat stance, nice and wide. Toes can be out, reach down, and up. So what does this look like? Hips back, hips tucked under the shoulders. Hips back, hips tucked under. Nice back, stays nice and flat. My hips go back to initiate the movement. Right, hips back, hips forward. Good, 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Hold over top. Gonna reach up and do a little pull over the top. So a little lateral reach here and pull up and over. Let's do that 2 more times to each side. We want to think about really lengthening through the side body as you reach up and over. Think about setting the hip down in the opposite direction. All right, and then bring those hands behind, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest, and find your lunge stance, right? Back glute squeeze, press that hip forward, drop down, hold, all right? Just gonna hold that, getting that nice hip flexor lengthening here, shoulder blade squeeze, glute squeeze. So think about the whole backside being awake and alive and squeeze tight, hold. Good, and switch. So you're just switching the legs. Go back to that shoulder blade squeeze, chest is lifted, back glute is squeezed, pressing that hip forward. Reach those knuckles down for the floor, hold. Good, come on up, we go squatting one more time. You can go wider now in your squat. Now we're gonna link the hands together. We go down to the middle, up and over. Okay, so these are big reaches through the arms and shoulders, but the hips stay the same, right? Hips are going straight down, straight up. We're not going side to side. Same squat we did earlier. Hips down, hips up. Change the direction of your arm circles. Straight down, straight up. Good, 10 more seconds here, keep going. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Everybody take a break. That ends our warm-up. So get a quick drink. And next up, we're going to start on our mat. So I'm going to move this. We're going to start standing, though. Don't go down to your mat. We're going to start standing and then come down to our mat. Move that so you can see me. So continuation of our warm-up / muscle activation. Remember, the muscle activation is that's where we want to focus, especially on those deep core muscles being turned on and awake. So we're going to start with our inchworm. Reach up high, forward fold. All right, we're going to hang out here in this forward fold. If you need to spend extra time in any of these positions, do it. Walk out, find a high plank, hold, lift the tailbone up, push to the hands, find down dog, walk back in, bend the knees, drop the hips, press up. All right, we're here for 1 more minute. And again, you can stop in any one of these positions that you want to. We have our forward fold, right? Our down dog, our high plank, our down dog again. And we finish with that squat to press up, right? 30 more seconds. Each time, if you see you can get a little bit lower into that squat. Right, hips to heels, press up. 20 more seconds with our inchworm. Hold, press, drop, and up. 10 more seconds. You need to get one more in. Good, and wherever you finish, bring it down to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Toes can be tucked. Find that neutral spine. So, belly button pulled in. Remember the front of your pelvis. If you had a big cowboy belt buckle on, you're gonna pull that belt buckle up towards your ribs. Head forward. And now, as we go into flexion and extension of the spine, this is extension, belly to the floor, chest goes up. I want you to think about bringing the hands. As you push them into the mat, bring them together. That adds to that extension. Now, the reverse. Push through neutral spine. Scoop the belly. Push the hands in the floor, but spread them apart. That gives you more extension through the back. Right? Find neutral. So here we go for 40 seconds. Inhale up. Exhale, push away. Inhale up. Exhale, push away. And inhale up. And exhale, push away. Inhale up. Exhale, push away. Inhale up. And exhale, push away. I want you to find that neutral spine one more time, long spine. Now we're gonna bring those hands forward. So you're getting weight out of the wrist. Belly button pulled in, keeping that back nice and flat. And we go hips to heels, right? So a little pressure through the hands here. We're doing that hip to heel action that we do in our squat, right? Lubing up those hips. But I want that core to be active here. So you have a little pressure through your hands, little work here through the side body, back of the shoulders, hips to heels. Belly button's pulled in tight, so we're active through the core. Good, 10 more seconds. Good, now same in that same position, but we're gonna send one leg out. So my right leg is straight out from my right hip. You can see my toes are pointed forward, right? Not here, but forward. And now I bring the hands in the same position. Now I'm rocking left hip to left heel, right? Same hip to heel pattern. We're gonna repeat this later, okay? Right now on the floor, think of that core activation and that hip to heel pattern. 10 more seconds. Good, and we switch, so other leg, right? Foot on the floor, straight out from the hip. And we rock hip to heel this side. Again, core is on. Pressing back and forth. Good, 10 more seconds. Good, now we're gonna come up to a 90-90 position, right? So I got 90 degree in that front leg, 90 degree in the back leg. I'm gonna take my downside leg, arm up, reach up, and then sink forward in the hip. Notice my knee does not go past my toes. It's inhale, up, exhale, sink into this hip. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, sink. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, sink. And inhale, lengthen, Exhale, sink. Now we come back, this leg becomes straight, heel reaches away, toe reaches back, back stays flat, and we rock into that, not rock, but we're gonna kind of release and then go back. All right, so when we're rocking, pulling that hip back, try to straighten the leg. Doesn't have to be straight to feel the stretch. Don't force anything. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to switch sides. So same thing. Lengthen up. Sink forward. Back glute tight, right? Inhale up. Sink forward. Inhale up. Sink forward. 2 more. Inhale up. Sink forward. And last one. Inhale up. And sink forward. Heel down. Toe up. Rock back. Rock forward. And again, we're driving that hip crease back. Pulling the toes back. 3 more here. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Let's go from all fours, toes tucked. Find your down dog. Walk in and up. Good. So that takes us through our muscle activation. We have 2 sets of 4 exercises. We're going to go through each exercise once. Okay. And then if we have time, we'll repeat. So I got to move my stopwatch here so I can see our time. We're going to start with, and this is where we're going to use the wall. Okay. So 4 exercises, all of them using the wall. Here's my wall space. Okay. We're going to start with our wall sit. Okay. So coming down into that wall sit, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. If you need to stay up a little bit higher, stay up a little bit higher. Okay. So we're going to go for a full minute here in a wall sit. Come out of it when you need. Okay. Hold. So I've got belly button pulled in. Imagine an anchor on your tailbone pulling down. Right, shoulders rolled up, and we don't want to lean forward like this, right? Think of that nice proud chest. Be able to wiggle your toes in your shoes here. Weight more in the heels, okay? Now, imagine you had a big beach ball or something similar between your legs. I want you to imagine that you're squeezing that beach ball, not just bringing your knees together, but squeeze it with the whole inner side of your quads. Keep that squeeze on. Keep the tailbone dropping to the floor. Keep the shoulders open. Good. We are here for 20 more seconds. If you need a break, take it. Hold. Keep squeezing that ball. Should have a nice shake going on. Good. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up out of your wall squat. Now facing your wall push-ups. I know this is easy for a lot of you, but we're gonna advance the wall push-up at the end. So one technique I want you to make sure that you're doing is that those elbows are dropping down towards the hip a little bit. We don't wanna be out here like an L, right? Fingers pointed up, chest tight, elbows drop down towards the wrist or towards the waist, body stays straight. So here we go, right? We're here for 1 minute. Wall push-up, sorry. Shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. I want you to think about that movement across the back. The scapular movement. You're holding on to that plank, meaning the belly button's pulled in. The glutes are tight. We have 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. Good. Now you're going to put your left foot in front of your right. We're in a staggered stance here. Okay. So it's full body work. Staggered stance. Hands at chest height. Elbows dropped a little bit. Push the wall away. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Come on. Use your whole body. Imagine you're Wonder Woman pushing this wall over. Ready? Tighten that back glute. Press the back heel to the floor. Keep this isometric hold, right? Core is on. Don't let that belly stick out. Pull it in. Good. Keep pressing, knock it over, push it over. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch feet really quick and go back to pushing. Ready, go. Push, 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 push. Glutes tight, core tight. Push into the wall. Push, 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 push. Knock it over. Glute tight. Don't let up. Shoulders should be out of the ears. Don't let them pop up. Ready. We have 10 seconds left. Keep pushing, 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 pushing. Hold. Come on. Push that wall over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, stop. Shake out the arms. Come off the wall. Now, we are going into, if you take yoga, similar to a warrior 3, or basically it's a hip hinge. We did a hip hinge last week. Now we're gonna add the wall here if needed. So in our hip hinge, you can simply do staggered stance, right? Can you see my, oh, you can't see my hips, but I'll bring it up. So we can just simply do here, keeping that foot on the floor and hinging at the hip. Here, try this, okay? Hinging at the hip. Glute squeeze at the top. Okay, now, can we add a little one leg balance using that wall? And what I want you to focus on is that those hips stay facing the floor, right? Don't let them twist open. So the leg you're standing on is doing the work. You have weight distributed between the big toe, pinky toe, and the heel. That knee is either straight, but I prefer just a little bit of bend in it. All right, you can do this without the wall. Here. Good, and we switch sides. So again, with the wall. All right, a little bit of bend. I'm running out of space here behind me. Move over to my mat, probably better. There we go. Good. Remember, hip hinge, body is straight. You're bringing that leg up behind you. It's long. You're reaching it away from your body. Good. Again, you can just do it here. A hip hinge. Just make sure when you come up, you're squeezing that glute tight. Right? Nice and tall. 15 more seconds. Feeling that pull in the hamstring. Activation through the glutes, nothing through the low back here. Good, and shake that out. So last one, right? Using our wall, you're gonna set up with your toes into the wall, okay? We're gonna start with hands forward. These are called blast off. So we're here. We're gonna go hips to heels and high plank. Hips to heels and high plank. Good, so we're in that high plank. Elbow creases forward, head forward, glutes tight. Finding that perfect plank, and then go back to hips to heels. Ready? Our clock has started for 1 minute. Good, finding that perfect plank with toes into the wall. Think about reaching your head forward. Bring your feet wider if you need. 30 seconds. Taking a break when you need. You can hold in that high plank whenever you want. Good, keep going. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Good job, Joanne and Angel, I see you. Good job, Roman. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right. Take a little break here. And we're going to go into our second set. All right, our second set of exercises. Second 4. Hey, with this one, you're going to need your towel or your yoga strap, whatever you have. Okay. I actually don't have a towel. What I'm going to just do is use my sweatshirt here It works just fine for what I need. So if you have a towel, you're gonna roll it up lengthwise, right? Like this. For the first exercise, we're gonna fold in half again, just like we do with our bands in class, right? We're gonna hold it in our hand, right? So our first exercise, staggered squat, which means one foot is in front of the other. The hand that has the towel in it, opposite foot is forward. But look at my stance. I'm in a squat stance, hip distance apart. So we're down and up, right? We've done this one before in class with our bands. Down and up. Looks like this. Nice flat back, dropping hip to heel, right? So we're gonna do it 30 seconds on each side. So I have my towel or band in my right hand. I'm gonna reach it down to my left foot. Ready? Stagger stance and go. Down and up. We're gonna do one side for 30, other side for 30. Weights in the heel of that front foot, right? A little bit in the big toe, but more in the heel. 15 more seconds. If you want to, add that one leg balance. Add a balance challenge to it. Good. 3 more. 2, 1. Switch sides, hands and foot. Ready, go. Hip to heel. Stand up tall. Right, look at me here. Not rounding my back to get my hand to my foot. Right? Dropping hip to heel. One leg balance. Get down low. Stand up high. Good. 5 more seconds. Good. Now we're standing. We're going to open up that towel and grab it with our hands facing forward. So thumbs out. Right? What we're going to do is pull it apart. And then we're going to take it and press it into our hips. In the staggered stance, you're going to squeeze that back glute, tuck the back tail, press hips into the towel, pull the towel back against the hips. As I'm doing this, rolling open the shoulders, lifting the chest, and this is a hold here, right? Hold, so we're rolling the shoulders open, nice tall chest, lifted up high. Squeezing the back, squeezing the glutes. Keep holding. And switch. So now we have our other leg in the back, right? Hold apart. Pull the towel into your hips. Press your hips into your towel. Roll open your shoulders and lift through your chest. Hold. Everything in the back should be on, right? Shoulder blades together, squeeze together, glutes squeeze in the back. Whole backside should be awake and working. Hold, 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 hold. Good, 10 more seconds. And release, good. Now we're gonna take that, towel or whatever you have, put one foot on top of it so we have tension, right? I'm gonna wrap around that tension. We did this a couple weeks ago. Keeping tension on the towel, whatever you have. Send the other leg back, keep that glute tight. We're gonna do little lunge pulses down and up, right? Keeping tension on that towel or strap, whatever you have, so that you stay in that stacked position. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, right? Doesn't have to be a deep squat. Little pulses work just fine. Working that front hip. Think about keeping the shoulders rolled back. Just open them up. An exercise we just did. Keep them open here. Keep that work in that front hip. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, okay? Whatever your resistance is under that other foot, step back, and we go. Remember, little pulses here. Don't have to be big. Keep that posture stacked. Good, 15 more seconds. Back glute stays tight. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that towel out. You're gonna grab it again where we had it earlier, but this time, instead of palms up, we have palms down. So pinkies out instead of thumbs out. All right. We're gonna do holding at a chest height, pull it apart, release. Look at my back. Pull it apart, release. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, activating through the back. I'm not arching the low back, right? My glutes are squeezed. Think about dropping those shoulder blades back and down into your back pockets. Pull that towel or band apart as if you're gonna rip it in half. 20 more seconds. You can hold it or you can release and go again. 10 seconds. All right, now move into squat stance. You can hold, right? Bring it up and here. Now you can continue with this up and over, keeping tension, never letting tension go, right? Always tension on your towel, strap, whatever you're using. Now, for the last 30 seconds of this, you can continue here working on that shoulder mobility, or you can do shoulder mobility and hip mobility, right? As you go up, drop down into a squat, right? As we go up, drop down into a squat. Keeping that nice long spine. You want to arch through the lumbar spine here. Just a nice natural curve. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And release. Good. All right, take a quick break, 30 seconds here. We're gonna go back to the wall, back to our 4 exercises on the wall. We're gonna run through those real quick. I might shorten it to 40 seconds each, as I have hit my 5-minute warning. All right, so when you're ready, if you need extra time, take it. When you're ready, find your wall squat. Ready? And go. Shoulders open, tailbone tucked. Imagine that beach ball, right? Right between the legs, and you're gonna squeeze it from up here towards your hips as much as you are, actually probably more than you're squeezing it between your knees, okay? Feel the activation in those deep abdominal muscles as you do this. Tailbone down, squeeze that ball. Hold, shoulders open. Good. Keep going. 10 seconds. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, come on up. Face your wall. Staggered stance, one foot in front of the other. Actually, let's start in our push-ups, okay? Push-ups for 30. Then we push the wall down for 20. Okay, push-ups for 30. Push the wall down for 20. Good, keep that core, or keep that plank, right? We're still in line, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Stagger stance. I want one foot in front of the other. Doesn't matter which. Whatever leg's in the back. Squeeze that glute tight and push. Push that wall down. Go, 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 go. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Hold it. Keep pushing against that wall. Knock it down. You have 3, 2, 1. Quick switch of the feet. Ready? And go. Push, 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 push. Keep pushing. Make sure those elbows stay down so that the shoulders stay down. We don't want to be up. Drop. Work from the back and the core and the glutes. And the calves, right? Push that back heel into the floor. Push, 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 push. Hold, hold, hold. And keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come off of that. We come into our hip hinge, right? Using a wall if you want. Pick one leg to start on, right? Hip hinge looks like this. You can use your wall to bring that back leg up higher. Little soft knee. Imagine if you let go of the wall, would you still have that balance? So test yourself. Remember its length from head to that back heel. It's not how high you bring up that back heel, it's how long you can get. Good. And switch sides. Remember, you can keep that back foot on the floor and continue with that hinge. Whatever works for you, it's your workout. You don't have to look around and see what anybody else is doing. Just tune into your body, give it what it needs. Make sure you're using the right muscles here. You have the wall if you need it. Good. 10 more seconds. Good. We come down to the floor, toes into the wall. You can choose. You can do those blast offs, right? Or just your high plank. Ready. 40 seconds. And go. If you're holding that high plank, your glutes are squeezed, shoulders down, elbow creases forward. You're doing the blast offs. It's hip to heels. Doing that hip to heel pattern, which we've done so many times already today, right? Keep going. Glute squeeze. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And come on down. Good. So instead of going back, we're going to finish here with a little bit of core. I've got less than 4 minutes left. We're going to come down to the floor, all fours. Right. Still a little bit of core to finish here. Toes tucked, hands under shoulders. Push those hands in the floor. See that rotation of my arms, right? See how it activates those lats. I'm here. Toes tucked. Belly pulled up and in. Back flat. Now, with that long spine, core active, I come up and hold. A little hover. Hold here. Not very high. For 3, 2, 1. Come back down. You can press back to child's pose. Take 2 big breaths. Okay, so we're going to do that 3 more times. I'm going to give you an option to advance this if you want. Toes tucked, elbow creases forward. Knees up and hold. If you want, you can do little elbow taps, right? As we hold. Knees are up. Tapping the opposite shoulder. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back into child's pose. 2 breaths. Come on up. One more time. In our hover, right? You can hold, or you can do those elbow tap or shoulder taps. Ready? And go. Hold or tap. You're tapping. Limit the amount of shift from side to side. Keep that body centered. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Child's pose. Walk it forward. 2 breaths. And rolling it over. I'm going to go this way on our back. Right. A little less than a minute here. Start out, heel to ceiling, toe to your nose. You can do a little head and shoulder lift if you want. Keeping that low back close to the floor. So we're cooling down, getting a little core work here, but also a little stretch through those hamstrings. And a little pull. So drop the shoulders, pull that leg as close to you as you can. One challenge of these no equipment workouts is how to get that pulling motion in, which if you've worked with me know that I think is one of the most important motions that we do is that pulling motion. So working on ideas on how to work that into our body weight work. All right, knees to chest, roll up, hands behind the shoulders. You can do fingers pointed back or fingers pointed to you, whatever works. We're going into a stretch here. All right, just rolling the shoulders up and lifting the chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so got to sign off. Went a little over today. Got to sign off and log into my next class. Encourage you to join the next class because we do basically rolling and stretching. Feels really good on the body, especially after this. If you're not going to the next class, please do a little bit more stretching on your own.